you are in my favorite movie, like one of my top 3 movies of all time, Piece of April.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this one.
No, well, I mean, this is good, but I mean, it's just like, seriously, you know, 'cause some people have their, you know, but with me, it's like, that's my movie, Peter
good.
Hedges
I'm glad
is just
you saw
awesome. Yeah. A lot of people didn't see it, but that's
Right.
one of those movies you can always mention on camera and get people to watch and so forth.
Yeah,
You know
Pieces
what I
of
mean?
April was great.
Yeah.
Peter Hedges wrote and directed that.
Yeah.
Dan in
In
real life.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite interviews, too.
Isn't he the best?
We bawl in our interviews. We just cry. We're real
Yeah.
emotional. We
Oh,
get that.
really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know,
he started crying in my interview, and then I started crying.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We're just like, you know.
I mean, Peter used to be, when we shot Pieces of April, every day he would cry, going, "I can't believe I'm making my movie." And we're like, "Really?"
So, all right. So tell me about Rob Reiner. No, you thought I was going to say Jack Nicholson. But
I thought you were going to
this is
say,
your
"What's
time.
on your bucket list?"
Yeah, exactly. I know. Who cares about that? No. I mean, no, I want to ask you this though. When you meet Rob Reiner, are you like, what kind of? So determine what kind of person are you? Are you like meathead or are you like Princess Bride? I mean, you got it one or the other, right? I mean, are you too young to be meathead or?
Wait, when I meet Rob?
When you meet Rob Reiner? I mean, everybody has like, he's Rob Reiner. You know what I mean?
Right,
Are you
right.
thinking of the people's projects or something like that?
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, we live in a town where your resume does precede you.
Yeah.
But you know, it should be the person, but we just happen to know all of these things. But yeah, of course, I couldn't have lost more weight in the first 3 days of shooting, being around 3 icons like Rob, Morgan, and Jack. And you know, it was just incredible. It was a dream come true. Any actor would have died to been in my place, and I felt like the luckiest guy in the world.
Yeah. So what's on your bucket list? No. So when you're doing, we know that you're a method actor. So did you sleep in your suit the entire thing?
Yeah, they had to steam it out every day. No, I actually have an assistant of my own that works for my company, and her name is Michelle. And we have a very similar relationship where she doesn't take crap from me, I don't take crap from her.
Yeah.
But underneath that, there is an underlying respect, and you do, at the end of the day, kind of understand where they're coming from. So I like that. I like the repartee that we had.
Yeah.
In the
Well,
movie.
but nothing bothered Thomas though. So I mean, are you a better boss now because of this movie? Or
No. No, I think my character probably got hired because he knew who he was, and he was probably the only person in Jack's life that stood up to him. You know?
Yeah. I would think that, you know, most people, when they get the script, they're like, oh my God, Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson. I'd been like, I think it's the most misleading script in the world because I'd have been like, Paris, Egypt,
right.
and so forth. And
Well, that's
like,
the first thing I
yeah.
asked. I was like, are we really going to these 50 locations around the world? It's going to take 5 years to shoot this. But you know, as Alan Greisman, one of the producers, said, when you go to a studio and you say, I have a script about 2 old guys dying of cancer, they don't necessarily open up their checkbook.
The feel-good film of the year,
yeah.
exactly.
So we had to make concessions as far as budget goes, and we shot a lot of, all of it. We didn't leave Los Angeles. All of it was computer-generated graphics. So.
Yeah, but you were the only person that actually did any traveling, I'm told. You actually went out of state to go to
the climbing
the mountain or whatever.
I did not do that.
It's not what?
I did not do that.
I have been lied to.
The last shot of the movie was me in a parking lot off Santa Monica Boulevard. You know, in 110-degree heat.
Jeez.
It's called The Lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's on your bucket list? No. Great job. I love the movie.
Thanks,
you did a
man.
great job.
Oh, good. I appreciate that.